Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the market. It was still just in a massive flag off that that nice rally that we had off of. I'm drawing a blank. Why do we rally so hard? Yo, what's good, Eric, man? Appreciate you guys. What was that on Friday where we had a massive rally? Oh, yeah, J-Pal Jackson Hole. We're still holding that. I'm still holding that, respecting that buying imbalance here. Overnight lows. Trump fired Fed governor, I think, somebody. So we had an overnight sell-off, and that was a large sell-off. But 374 was the low and had some nice recovery into late Asia, early London. New York open, find some buyers, and we're kind of just holding structure. We're holding structure well, and these markets are consolidating just under all-time highs. So that's kind of what it is. They go. Appreciate you, man. Pick the wrong day to trade. We'll see. I mean, we'll take something. Seems like every day is the wrong day to trade. It's so damn hard to know when we're going to get a nice move or not. Like yesterday, oh god, yesterday was pretty bad. I kept trying to buy the dip yesterday and it just kept dipping. Then I tried to buy an overnight dip. I blew up some Tradeify accounts trying to buy this overnight dip because, I mean, usually we just don't see a 150 point sell off. And then it was kind of on news too. So like I was in a trade and the news came out, this thing flushed 100 points. 2 Tradeify accounts are gone. So now I only have 2 Tradeify accounts left. They still both have like a $20,000 balance, but considering they're all more or less in the same trades at the same time, I guess I'm lucky to still have 2 accounts, but I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so let's look at ES. ES probably looks a little cleaner. Structure should look tighter on ES. Daily kind of into equal highs. Pretty deep pullback, but we're leaving a nice wick off 430s on ES. 50% retracement to the T. Caught 230. Wow, you were short last night, huh? Nice. Nice. Yeah, NQ daily doesn't look bad at all. We're leaving nice wicks on the daily. So as long as we can continue to hold support, intraday support like we are, then that wick's going to stay intact for us on the daily. Then we can actually start pushing the bodies here. But that would be we need to attack high of day. I don't mind this trade at all. We're pushing into the 90s. Session lows down here at 430. I might want to start building a long position to try to make a move back to high day, but I'm going to let this sell candle on the 5-minute play out. Hey bro, how you doing? I'm doing okay, man. I'm doing okay. Could be better, could be worse. Could be better, could be worse. Well, that's trading though. Highs and lows. So many highs and lows. What's good, Joel? Lots of highs and lows. Am I right or am I right? I mean, this job, like, it's kind of emotionally fudged up, this job is. I think it's the aspect that, like, you can lose. I think the aspect of, like, losing money. I guess every business, like, during its success loses money at some point, but I think how effortlessly it is that you can lose money is kind of what makes it an emotional roller coaster. Long time no see. We've been around, but yeah, it could be better. Yeah, I'm starting to eye up a long. You on Top Step TV today? I was supposed to, but I hit my loss limit last night trying to play long into this massive sell-off. Yeah, I mean, we just saw like a really weak sell-off. It was, even into the afternoon, it was like a weak sell-off. Okay, then a dip. We started to see some structure form. I think I like started to take long here, and then Trump comes out with that announcement like as soon as Asia opens. We get a 100-point flash sell-off. I get liquidated. Then it recovers. And then at that point, I was out of the market. I hit my loss limit, so I couldn't go on today. I'll be on Wednesday and Friday. Okay, do we want to get long here and stop out under 482? I think so. I'm gonna let the market hold lows at 90s. We're in 5 minis. Looking for, I want to see high day here. I want to see that 9 EMA overtake the 20. I want to pull back into 520s. If we can get back into 520s, yeah. We're holding really well. I mean, this structure is holding really well intraday. Holding and actually getting a push back to high day are two different things, though. So, kind of just wait and see. But this is nice reaction off 490s. I want to take profit eval. So, I had 5 of them. I traded them well. I got them one day to passing, and then I blew them. So we'll try again. I only want to do one though. I don't know if copy trading multiple accounts is like the sauce as much as we think it is. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I think when you're just trying to get live, like the amount of attempts it takes to buy 5 accounts, blow them, buy 5 accounts, blow them. I don't know. Like once you get live, there's really no benefit to having copy traded, you know. My Funded Futures TV, never been on My Funded Futures TV. Never. No, it's supposed to be on Top Step, but had to reschedule. I mean, I hit my loss limit yesterday, so y'all know how that is. I hit my loss limit. So what good is it for me to go on there and trade with a loss limit, you know? Okay, almost immediately pushing into 520s. This looks awesome. This looks awesome. We're just holding the structure really, really well. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. New York finds some buying, levels out, 490s, builds support. High of days up there at 550s. I did make a deposit into a personal account, which I think is good. I think it's good. I've attempted personal accounts with like very small deposits in the past, like $1,000, $2,000, but I always end up blowing them, just kind of like you would blow an eval or something, because the drawdown's so small. But I deposited, and I'm gonna trade on that as well. Because we should be able to swing trade on there, which will be good. How important is backtesting? I've never backtested. Never. Never. This looks good. We just need kind of a strong candle closure here. I don't see another wick get left at 520. But this 5 minutes about to close. We'll see what the next one starts to look like. The only issue right now is that we put in an intraday lower high right here. If we just continue to wick off 20s. But this looks good so far. Looks really good. I added 3 more at 514 for the break above 525. Make or break right here. It's good. We have some nice consolidation off 490s. Decent candle closure. We have like 6-7 points of range to the upside. Yeah, I want to see a small body, leave wick. I add into that wick, and then we extend through 520s. And that looks like what's happening. Now I want to see strong push through 520s, 530s. I mean, that looks good. So you look at the 5 minute, you have a red candle, you have a selling candle here, attempt lower. We hold a higher low off of some nice intraday support that we've created at 490s. Strong candle closure, wick range to be filled to the upside. This candle opens, small body leaves a small wick, and then on that wick at the very bottom, I add into the position. I add into the position on that small wick that we create at the low. 513, I add another 3 contracts for the anticipated breakout above 520. And then if I really wanted to, I could just scale out of the 3 I just added as we break through a new high. I mean, it could do that, but this looks good. Next resistance level is up there at 530s. We should have no issue moving 10 points. 10 points is nothing. 10 points. I just need to see some follow through is really all it comes down to at this point. Follow through. Don't shit out. Don't stall out. Wow. If it does shit out, I think we need to start understanding maybe this week's not just simply not as volatile, but we haven't been getting much intraday follow through. Like we'll have a move out of the open and then it's just chop. Past 10 a.m. it's just been chop. So we'll see. If this gives us follow through, great. If not, we need to really start looking at the possibility that any strong move out of the open maybe just gets faded the rest of the day, because that's what we saw Monday. It's what we saw Tuesday. Like this was yesterday's session. You had a move there. You kind of buy it into a weak pullback, and it just keeps dipping. Or I guess today's Tuesday, right? But yeah, I mean, we haven't been getting. You get the move out of the open, and then we never see that high again. Same thing happened Tuesday. So if it keeps happening, like that's something we're gonna have to figure out. If that keeps happening, we're leaving a decent wick off 520s. Looks kind of yucky. We'll put in the high of day within the first hour or two of trading, and then we never see it again. Seems like. Right now, this is looking like shit. Do I just close and try to reposition? 511 kind of has to hold for us. It's the biggest move you've caught. I think caught like 400 points on NQ, but that wasn't like the biggest trade I've ever caught. What accounts are you trading? I'm trading one take profit eval. Just one. I'm just gonna trade one. That copy trading is like a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword, kind of. I mean, it's good, but I like tend to lose some of them in the process somehow. I'm not sure. It's a double-edged sword, though. This looks good. I mean, this looks good. It just needs to get a breakout, really. Well, I think we kind of have to go break even. I can't really draw down on 8 minis, so it is what it is. Either breaks or it doesn't break. If it keeps chopping, then we're in the meat grinder, I guess. But I like that. I like the way we added there on the 513 retest. Leaves a small wick, and then we start pushing the highs again. And it's just kind of reading price action, anticipating a break of structure there. You have some nice consolidation under 515. Selling candle gets completely retraced. Dominant buyers step in. Strong body closure. We get this wick. Leaves this candle opens. Leaves a quick wick at 514. I add into it. And then now we're getting the breakout through 530. So just sizing into it as we're, able to read the price action on a strong breakout trade. There's 527. Cool. We have room to 530s, 540s. We even have room to high of day. So I don't want to cut it short. But this market at the same time hasn't been so effortlessly running back to high of day. In fact, I don't think we've seen a retest of high of day in the past couple sessions. High of day out of the open, no retest. High of day out of the open, no retest. What do we got here? High of day out of the open, no retest, right? Even here, high day out of the open, no retest. And this was during a sell-off, so it makes sense. High day out of the open, no retest. High day out of the open, no retest. So the, you know what I mean? That's just pattern recognition. The past 7 or 8 sessions, we've seen this market attempt high of day out of the open and then never retested again. So I'm a little cautious. I mean, this looks strong. We see nice body on this candle pushing 530s. Buyers have control of the market at this point. But at the same time, high day out of the open, no retest the past 7 sessions is not great. Okay, so 533 on the bid looks good. Nice push, strong. Yeah, this is a take profit trader eval. I'm going to get halfway to passing it here on this push through 534. I'll take 4 off. Don't shit out on me now. We actually might get a high day on this one. Looks good, but you know what I mean. Past 7 sessions, we haven't seen high day out of the open, apart from the opening move. Don't pull back too much now. Come on. Yeah, copy trading's good. Copy trading's good, but I feel like once you get the accounts live, like you can't look back and be like, okay, how much? I mean, you got the sim funded payouts, or you got the simulate, you know, the funded account payouts. But once you get into the live, I don't know. I mean, it's good. I had 5 Tradeify accounts. I ended up blowing 3 of them. Now I only have 2. So my payouts were 15,000 across 5. Now they're going to be like 6,000 across 2. So my payouts are half the size they were, which is good. I mean, it's not good. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, I guess. Trump talking in a few minutes. Hopefully he'll pamp. It. This looks good. I mean, I'm not going to soft hand this. Strong candle closure here. We're not leaving a wick. And continue pushing the high. That wick keeps growing. Nice. This looks awesome. We had a quick flash through 534, then sells 3 points. All is good right now. And that's kind of how you add into a breakout trade. That's kind of how you add into a breakout trade. I'm waiting for 536. Waiting for 536. Was up 2K on the eval that hit break even. Yeah, I mean, you got to lock in profit sometimes. It seems like every time you don't want to lock in profits, it comes and gets you out, and then every time you do lock in profits, it runs the rest of the day and never sees your entry again. It just is. It's like that. It's a strong 5-minute candle closure. I trust it to hold through 535. That's a great candle closure. Great candle closure. All right. That candle closes. Next one opens, and we're immediately testing the highs. Looking for 536. Nice. 34s. Ugh. I mean, I do want to lock in some, but we're so close to the fucking TP on this bitch. Yeah, that's greed if I've ever seen it. Like, we're a couple $100 away from passing the eval, and I refuse to close until we get it. That's called greed. Greed. All right, we're going to cover 6 there at 533. So we've locked in about 3,000, maybe a little bit more. Then I'm going to put a limit sell up at 541 if this pushes back for a high day retest. How old are you? Take a guess. "29, 37, 27, 20. I don't even remember how old I am. I think I'm about to turn 28. I'm old. Old. 23, 24. Yeah, no, I'm 27. Y'all are pretty accurate with that. Pretty sure I'm 27. I could be a little older. I forget. I was born in 98. Yeah, 27. About to be 28. Holy heck. Oh, your stop's 8 minutes? Yeah, I really wish they would fix that. Good looking out. Thank you. That would be horrible. Oh my god. They should fix that. That should auto adjust. You look 45. That's fucking... No, I don't. We're waiting. I mean, nothing about this looks bearish. It's really just slow price action that makes you like overthink it. It is slow price action, but it is ultimately moving higher. Candles are looking a little cleaner than what we've seen in the past. A lot of wicks to the left. So we're actually moving through this range pretty clean. Pretty clean. So I've got my sell limit up at 541. That'll be halfway to passing this eval. Take Profit should do... I love Take Profit Trader. They give me my payout like no question. I like them. I like a lot of them. I think what they should do one day, like for one day, like one day, they should do, I don't care, don't give me a discount, whatever. They should do 1 day to pass, just as like a promo. 1 day to pass. Okay, buy your accounts for the next 24 hours. 1 day to pass. Do it on like FOMC day or something. 1 day to pass. Because really, the biggest gripe with these guys is how long it takes to pass the damn accounts. But they're solid. It just takes like a whole trading week to pass. But once you get a pass, it's like, okay. Then you have another obstacle, but still, it just takes too long to pass. Should not take 5 days. I don't know why they have that. I guess I think there's a theory in prop firms that like the longer you have like a participant trade in the market, like I'm sure the longer you have somebody trade, right? Like expanding the amount of days that they are required to pass an eval or get to a payout, the longer that they're exposed to the market, the more likely they are to blow up. I think that's probably accurate. I think the longer you have somebody required to trade, you know, an exponential amount of days, the more likely they are. I'm sure the percentage increases, the more likely they are to blow the account. I'm sure. So it makes sense. Yeah, it should be too, but I mean, the longer you have somebody in the market, I'm not so sure in this situation, because I think in this situation, everybody tries to do it kind of the same as like Top Step or anything else. You just try to get Like when I do these, I try to get 4,500 day one, 4,500 day two, and I'll just flip. I'll get like $100 a day. Who cares? Top one gives day one. Yeah, top one. I ended up getting a payout with top one, and I think I'm done trading with them because nothing bad. I mean, I ended up getting my payout. I could have gotten another fucking payout, but I was a dickhead. I've blown a couple funded accounts with like 20K drawdown the past week or two, just like a stupid idiot. But yeah, they're good. I don't think I can use them anymore because they have like a rule about like arbitrage or like continuously blowing accounts and buying new ones. I don't know. I've blown a good amount of accounts with them, but I ended up getting a $10,000 payout. So we ended on a good note. I got my payout. They got the money from all the blown up accounts. Happy. Probably ended up break even on those guys. Maybe even a loss. Why do you trade directly? If I'm trading on TradingView, it's because I'm using like another prop firm. If I'm on Project X, it's probably because I'm on my live account. Trump's blabbing. I kind of want to low-key see his hand. His hand's been the big talk. Like his hand. Is he covering his hand? What do y'all think about that? His hand is like bruised. I mean, who cares, right? He's got his hands under the desk. Yeah. They're under the desk, chat. Oh, okay. We got the trade out. Yeah, that's $4,000 profit. I wish we could have shown that. Why not trading live account? Look here, right here. I'm locked out. Look what happens if I try to buy. Oh, you can't see it, but I hit my loss limit. But I mean, nice. $4,000 trade. Nice. Happy with that. Yeah, he's got his hands under the table. I don't know. I just be like, he's old. I don't know. Yeah, he is hiding him. I just be like, he's an old guy. He's just bruising. Okay, so we got out of that trade. Remember we had that sell limit in at like 541.50, so that got taken. And that's a clean breakout trade, honestly. Kind of bought into this dip at 507. Saw the nice closure kind of at the highs. There was a couple wicks, but they weren't significant. You know, a couple points. This candle opens at the highs, leaves a quick wick. I start to see buyers stepping in. I add another 3 contracts. I wish I had the screen up when we got taken out of that trade. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so yeah, our first position was 5 minis at 506, anticipating a move back to high a day. Once again, we saw the wicks weren't significant. They weren't large. They were, 4 or 5 points. But decent closure at the highs. This candle opens up, comes test 513s. I add in there as I start to see buyers stepping back into it. And then it wasn't the quickest breakout, but sure enough, we did break through 533. I exited 533. Then I had a sell limit in at 541, which just got taken. And this is back to high day now. So that was a quick, clean trade and $4,000 profit to show for it. And we are halfway to passing that account, which we will do in tomorrow's stream. Well, tomorrow I'll be on Top Step. Okay, here's what I'll do. Tomorrow I'm going to be on Top Step, and then also guys, I did make a deposit in my live account. Should I do a live account challenge? Should I do a small live account challenge? That could be fun. Wish you'd pump out more videos. I want to. It's just, yeah, I need to find stuff to talk about. Yeah. Look at that. That's a nice push. But tomorrow I'm going to be on Top Step, and then after I get off Top Step, we'll hop on to this take profit eval, and then we'll try to get it passed. But yeah, that was a great trade. There's high day. It's moving now. Yeah, that was a quick one and done. I wish it was always like that. Wish it was always like that. Wow. Really moving. Okay, y'all. I am out of here. What would be your risk with a 50K? If it's already funded, well, you have $2,000 in drawdown. I wouldn't risk more than like 5 micros. If you actually want to stick around, longevity, stick around, stay alive for like a couple weeks or months, I wouldn't use more than 5 micros until you build up a buffer. You said 400 points to 617. Dude, fuck. Could you guys imagine? I mean, could you imagine buying the overnight low and fucking holding it into the New York Open? I mean, could you imagine? Could you imagine? I was fucking pissed last night. It's 200 points, by the way. I was so mad last night because I was like, I hit my loss limit on this and I mean, there's not really much to say about it. Trump came out and fired somebody from the Fed. We get a 100-point sell-off in seconds. So, you know, am I upset? It's not really in my control. But sure enough, I mean, just what a beautiful, like if you can nail that. And I've been seeing that a lot. That's why I put in the live account. Well, I could swing trade on Top Step also, as long as it's, I don't know. But could you imagine buying that dip and you know what I mean, and holding it into the session and taking it off like here or maybe 560? There's been a lot of opportunities for that recently. Like that's a strategy in itself. I mean, it's hard. You got to know where it is, but like if you can buy these overnight lows, you know, that's game. There's something to be had there. That's the secret sauce right there, buying the damn overnight lows. That's how you caught T14 points last night. Oh, from Asia to New York. Oh, so you did buy this low? Yeah, that would have been awesome. We had a sell-off, and then we bottomed out at 404, and then we had a bounce attempt, and then we retested the low, then broke. Yeah, like right here. Now, hold on. But it's just like, man, like all this volatility came to the market. At that point, like I already blew up a Tradeify account or two because you don't see that volume overnight unless it's news, and it was news. So it's like, what are you going to do? I'm not going to beat myself up about it. But just to, you know, see this opportunity, be very patient. Say, okay, this market's very oversold. You know, let's start to put in some orders into the 370s. Look for a retest of, you know, 370s and then crack back about 400. Okay, holding 400, maybe trim some. And then just go break even, just hold it all night. But that's where patience comes in. Like, there wasn't a lot of opportunity in this market here. It's more or less sideways, and I was trying to force a trade. This is opportunity. Like, we have volatility here. There's opportunity. And sure enough, I mean, look, we deviated so far away from these EMAs. Markets were, I mean, let's be honest, very oversold at that point. And sure enough, rebalance into London. We start getting a bid through the highs. New York opens. I didn't even see that wick at 427, but yeah. You just got to be patient. Like, you got to be patient. Really, the best way to trade is to just not, like, be looking at the charts, but do not put orders in unless there is, like, actually opportunity. You know? That was an opportunity. Like, I really shouldn't have been trading last night, but I did. For some reason, even though there was an opportunity. Confused on how Tradeify trailing drawdown works. Go back to the stream and see why you took it. Okay, cool, yeah. Make videos and strategy exactly what you look for. That's the thing, guys. Like, it's not saying I don't have a strategy. It's just more or less like, every day is unique, and there's always different setups. Like nothing's ever the same, so it's so hard to just. I don't follow one formula, if you will, to like get into a trade. I guess there is certain things I look for, but it's so based on the context of whatever the market is doing at that time. I guess I could go back and yeah, I mean I could. This was a great example of a trade here, but yeah, I mean I'll look into that. All right, y'all. I will see y'all. I'm gonna be on Top Steps tomorrow. Then when I get off, we'll pass this account. Okay. Peace out. Thank y'all for being in the stream.